We've been a leader in banking for more than 100 years. You'll find us here, at home, on your phone, and everywhere you go. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Sponsored by Renaissance Bank.
Good morning and welcome to Daily Journal Newsbreak for Wednesday, January 24th. I'm your host, Chris Kiefer, and we're going to take a look at the top news and sports stories from Northeast Mississippi. But first, let's start with your weather forecast. Today we're looking at sunny skies with a high of 53, a low of 29, and a 10% chance of rain. Looking ahead at your 3-day outlook. Thursday, sunny, high of 57 and a low of 31. Friday, partly cloudy, high of 59 and low of 45. And Saturday, rain, that's a 40% chance of rain. The high is 58 and the low is 46. Let's take a look now at today's top headlines. One key indicator says Mississippi's recession may finally be over. Mississippi's employer payroll survey reached 1.16 million in December. The survey is economists' top labor market indicator. That surpasses the previous high, last tied in February 2008, on the cusp of the recession. It is also an 18,000 job gain over December of 2017. At the same time, the state's unemployment rate fell to a new all-time low. The jobless rate fell to 4.6% from 4.8% in November. More people entered the labor force in December, and more reported having jobs. There were also nearly 3,000 fewer unemployed Mississippians, as that figure fell to 58,000. December's U.S. unemployment rate was level from November at 4.1%. The U.S. Labor Department released the figures Tuesday. They are adjusted to cancel out seasonal changes. The Mississippi House passed a bill on Tuesday that would provide free community college to students who seek degrees for certain high-skilled, high-demand jobs. The Mississippi Career Tech Scholars Program passed the 122-member House with only 2 dissenting votes. It now goes to the Senate. The bill is similar to a proposal made late last year by Governor Phil Bryant. The governor proposed the Mississippi Work Scholarship Program as part of his budget recommendation for the legislature. Hazelhurst Democrat Greg Holloway explained the bill Tuesday on the House floor. He said the program would cost $7 million annually, but could not say how many people would participate in the program. Holloway said the program is designed to pay the cost of tuition that was not paid by other federal, state, and private scholarships and grants the students received. It would only help pay for tuition, not the costs of books and housing. The legislation leaves it up to other groups to determine which career skills would be funded through the program, but it is designed to be for high-demand jobs. Officials hope a Tuesday census will show that the number of homeless people in Tupelo is dropping. The annual homeless census is designed to give service providers a better idea of the numbers and needs of the population. Officials across the state will be counting the homeless in different areas all week. The 4-page survey collects not only contact information, but also delves into the financial, medical, and housing needs of the people. Volunteers started by surveying 16 people Monday night at the Salvation Army Homeless Shelter. The count continued Tuesday morning at Saints Brew, a free breakfast hosted at All Saints Episcopal Church, and during lunch at the Salvation Army. The count in the northeast corner of the state focuses on the regional population centers, Tupelo, Corinth, and the Golden Triangle. In the Daily Journal 16-county coverage area, there were 82 homeless people counted in the 2017 survey. Of that figure, 57 were in Lee County. While the statewide homeless population has seen a steady decrease over the last few years, Tupelo saw an increase. The Mississippi figures dropped from 1,052 people in 2013 to 697 in last January's count. And in sports, college baseball practice begins this week, and all 3 major baseball programs in Mississippi received more preseason recognition on Tuesday. Southern Miss reliever Nick Sandlin and utility man Matt Wallner were both named first-team All-Americans by D1Baseball.com. Ole Miss starting pitcher Ryan Rollison was selected to the second team, while Rebel reliever Dallas Woolfolk was added to the third team. Also on the third team are Mississippi State starting pitcher Connor Pilkington and center fielder Jake Mangum. All 3 teams are also ranked in Baseball America's preseason top 25 poll. Ole Miss is ranked 16th, while Southern Miss is 21st and Mississippi State is 23rd. And that does it for Newsbreak on this Wednesday. Don't forget that this show is just one of the many online offerings, courtesy of the Daily Journal, that gets you news off the page and on the go. Check out the Prep Rally podcast each week with Brad Locke and Dalton Middleton discussing the latest in Northeast Mississippi high school sports. Look for a new episode this afternoon in Apple Podcasts, Google Play, or at preprally.djournal.com. And watch the Capitol View webcast each week for the latest in state politics with the Daily Journal's Bobby Harrison. On this week's episode, Bobby talked about school choice and the education funding formula. Watch it in the video gallery at djournal.com or on our Facebook page. Any story discussed on Newsbreak can be found in your Daily Journal or online at djournal.com. We can also catch a new episode of Newsbreak each weekday at 7 a.m. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Kiefer. Have a great Wednesday.